Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Novana, coming to you with another video. Brunette, nice. Yeah, you see, I'm trying to go to different places with my hair. Today, I'm going to, uh, where was I going? I was going to Japan to see the geishas. Yes, the geisha. So I'll let y'all see it up close. You see that? So it was a lot more pigmented earlier or whatever, but whatever. Anyway, I am in my makeup room or whatever, makeup storage room, whatever you want to call it. And I just wanted to talk to y'all really quickly before I took all this off, went to sleep, ate all this other stuff about my day. I'm calling it the day of shade, and that's probably what I'm going to call this video. Because it was just really shady all day. Like, I literally, as soon as I get, well, first of all, I was feeling a little self-conscious about this eyeshadow thing because I'm not good at doing eyeshadow, so I was already feeling some kind of way. But I'm like, you know what? The last 2 days have been, like, not so great, so I'm going to make this day be better than those 2 days and keep trying to go in a positive direction. But, so yeah, I get there, and I was feeling good actually. The bus driver spoke and he was like double speaking to me because he was like trying to get my attention, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. Um, and all that type of stuff. And I don't know, but I still felt clocky for some reason. I don't know. I always feel clocky because I don't know why. I just do. And so yeah, everything went good. It went to work or whatever. And as soon as I got there, it was total attitudes everywhere, and you could just feel the negative energy. And so I there's one guy who works there, and everybody else is girls. So the one guy got into it with one of the girls, and one of the other girls who, a while ago got into it with him. But like, basically he was just mad about someone invading his space, and and them just being very indifferent about it. Like, whatever, I don't give a fuck that invaded your space. And as he was telling her that passionately, not cursing, not exactly yelling, but still giving an intimidating presence because he is a man, and which is not okay. Like, you shouldn't make any woman feel like they're intimidated, you know, by you, unless you're like a cop or something. I don't know, there's certain rules to that shit. It's not like you just because you have a dick. I feel like, honestly, that's why I'm making this video too, because particularly about and saying that part, because there is so, I don't like when some girls are just like, oh, well, you have a penis, so I am just so scared, and la la la. And they were literally blowing up the situation. There was literally maybe a minute and a half argument, and well, not even argument, him just telling her, hey, you invaded my space, that's not right, don't invade my space again, blah 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 blah. And she took that, well, again, very, dominant voice of his coming at her, and she was very mad, or not mad, but she was scared. And I'm like, okay, girl, nothing's gonna happen to you, da 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 da. I'm right, literally between you two, da 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 da. And I'm calming him down, like, chill out, it's okay, like, it's not that serious, da 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 da. Trying to calm them down or whatever. So that's what happened or whatever. So today, they weren't talking to each other. The other girl wasn't talking to him. So he's like, I say hey to him. He's like, oh, you're the first person to speak to me all day. And I'm like, the first person to literally speak? Are you, as far as the coworkers, of course. So I'm like, damn, they haven't been talking to you? He was like, no, they have not been talking to me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like, why aren't they talking to you? What happened? Did something else happen again or whatever? And he's like, no, nothing else happened. They're just like not talking to me and da 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 da, and they're being shady and da da da. And I'm just like, okay, that's fucked up. They shouldn't be doing that, because one of them is a manager, and I'm like, how are you a fucking manager and you're picking sides instead of just trying to dissolve the situation? Like, I get that he was, angry about the space violation. I get that she was mad or upset or scared about the intimidating presence that he gave her. But that is not a reason for this shit to be continuing on for a whole nother fucking day. So, so So they're full of their tension or whatever. I'm trying to resolve the tension. I couldn't resolve the tension, and letting the girl who felt intimidated know, like, again, like, hey, I was not going to let him do anything to you. So if something was to happen, because one, I'm the manager there, and it's kind of my job to make sure you're safe. And two, well, really, one is all there is, because other than, if I wasn't a manager, I wouldn't give a fuck if somebody cracked her ass on her head. Honestly, I really don't like her at all. But, like, not even an iota. And this is why I don't like her even a little bit. After saying that, after, trying to settle things, saying, hey, y'all both need to meet in the middle, and neither one of them were willing to do that, um, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna mind my business, do my job, and go. And so as I'm about to go to the back from where the girls are to the one guy is, the girl literally was like, oh, well, he, blah, 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 and talking about me. So she had literally called me a he, thinking, I guess, that I had already went through the door. And so I ended up turning around and just giving her a look like, really? I literally just defended you. I tried to resolve the situation. I was trying to be nice, and I get heat at. Okay, great. So that was one. I was like, okay, that really pissed me off, because I'm like, you know what? It's been months of me presenting myself here this way, and you don't even really know me at all to be constantly do. And she like does that every now and then too, or she actually does it more than probably I even know. And so yeah, yeah. So I say fuck her. She can go to hell. She can go suck on a rock. Okay. But she's still, as a manager, when I'm a manager, I will care. But when I'm not getting paid, I'm not gonna care. But anyway, so that happened, and then so they all leave. I'm like, okay, y'all can leave early because shit was slow, whatever, at work. And so I'm just here with him because he's like the last person before the closer person or whatever who's gonna be with me still, or throughout the rest of the day. And he basically told me, he was like, well, I don't have any friends in the store, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. Mind you, I thought that me and this person were actually somewhat not friends, actually. So I wasn't surprised really by that friend, but just to say that, I'm like, I thought we were like, okay, we were like, at least associate, like acquaintances, I should say, like acquaintances, like, because we, have common interests outside of work that I've seen him at, and stuff like that. Now, he's not LGBT or anything like that, to my knowledge, but like events, a wrestling event, to be very specific. So, yeah, and so yeah, he just said that, and that really made me feel some kind of way. I won't lie. I was just like, damn, okay, well, thanks for letting me know that you aren't even an acquaintance. Like, so I was like, that was super shady. And he was like, oh, well, I meant that at work, then we're coworkers, and outside of work, we can be friends and cool. I was like, that's not what you meant. You meant what you said the first time that it came out of your mouth. And then I looked, when me hearing you say it and looking at you weird made you say something else to try to smoothen that out. But you don't need to smoothen it out with me. I don't really care. Like, I would prefer to know ahead of time that you aren't going to be someone that I'm going to be that cool with, so I could just not be cool with you at all. Like, okay, you're just whoever. But it was just full of shade. But at the end of the day, with all of that anger and all of that rage all there, some nice lady on the young lady, she told me that I had really cute cheekbones. So I was like, oh, that's so nice of you to say. Like, so that really kind of made my day, even that with that one nice comment, with all that other shady crap. But anyway, peace, love, and light. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.